Hi everyone, it's Evelyn here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm showing you the inside of my brand new fitness and nutrition logbook. I bought this fitness and nutrition book from Amazon.com, and it cost me about $14 to $15. The people who published this, they are NewMe Fitness. On the front it says set goals, track progress, and achieve results, and that is what I plan to do. So when I open this book, this is what I see. To the left of me is a place where I can put my contact information. NewMe Fitness tells you how to use the book. On Amazon.com, they have some pages filled out and they explain to you how to use it. And you can also go to the website newmefitness.net. This is the first page. So it says, where am I? What I'm going to do is fill all this out. I'm going to put my before photo here. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all all my little fat rolls and everything. And I'm also going to show you my measurements. So today is April the 5th, 2021. My weight is 156.9 and my height is 5'1", and I am a body fat percentage of 39.1%. So I'm going to place my picture here. Okay. So I have my little picture here to show where I am now at the starting point. And what I like about this book is that they have a male figure and a female figure showing you exactly where to measure. And my neck is 15 inches. Yeah, I think I got a fat neck. I'm going to bring this in a little bit more so you can see. Chest. My chest is 37 inches. My bicep is 13 inches. My waist is 37 inches. My hips, 41 inches. My thighs, 25 inches. Calf, 13.5 inches. So moving right down, it says goals. My goal weight is somewhere between 119. I'm going to put a range because I do work out and I probably will build muscle in the process. So I'm saying about 119 to 125. If I can get down into here, I'll be cool. My body fat percentage, I want it to be between 24 and 31%. And I'll show you why I chose those. So the next page, what this is that you use a caliper, which is this little thing that they're using here, to measure the fat that is in these certain areas. And what I like about this is that they have the male area and also the female area. And with male and females, you actually measure in different areas. I didn't really know that. I thought they were all the same. And up at the top here gives you instructions. So how to perform a skin fold body percent measurement. So I have a caliper and I measured, well, my husband helped me take the measurements. The first measurement for the tricep for me is 32 millimeters. The second one, which is the fat along the abdominals or the abs, mine was 42 millimeters. And then the last measurement is on the thigh. Mine is 40. And what you do to calculate your body fat percentage is that you can go over to the website bodyfat.newmefitness.net, plug in your numbers, and they will give you a figure for your body fat percentage. And mine came out to be 39.1%. Now we're going to go over here to this page, which I think is also pretty cool, and it says determine your daily calorie intake. You can go over to the website and they give you the website here, BMR newmefitness.net, and plug in your numbers. So when you come over to the BMR, these are the numbers that they give you when you plug your information in, like your weight and your body fat percentage and how much you exercise, how often. So here is my information. My lean body mass is 95 pounds. My BMR, and just in case you don't know what these mean, they actually have what it means here. BMR is basal metabolic rate. It's the number of calories that we burn if we didn't move or do anything, if we didn't exercise. When I say move, I'm talking about exercise. And then we have the TDEE, which is the total daily energy expenditure, the number of calories burned each day, including those burned when you exercise. The BMR is 1308 for me. The TDEE is 1831. My goal is to lose weight, but you can select to maintain weight or to gain weight. My goal is to lose weight or to cut. And so my ideal calorie intake from what they gave me, I did a 20% deficit with my calories. I will be consuming 1,465 calories. So here is the body fat percentage chart at the bottom. They have the chart for men and women. As you can see, my body fat percentage is above 32%, so I'm considered obese because my body fat is a little bit high. So my goal is to get into the fitness and average, but I really want to be in the fitness range here. I'm working on that. But as y'all know, I put a range between 24 and 31, but my goal is to really be here. All right, so on this page, it is our goals. It says, where do you want to be? And it says that it's important to set goals that are specific and measurable. Revisit them every now and then to make sure you stay on track. So goals. My first goal is to lose fat. Okay. My deadline is September 2021. I think I can do this before that, but I'm going to be realistic. And my plan is that I am going to be in a calorie deficit. I'm also going to track my calories, and I'm also going to exercise. So my goal number 2 is to decrease my body fat percentage, and it'll probably be the same as far as the deadline. My plan is the same as far as calorie deficit tracking and exercising. Okay, my goal is to be at 24% or maybe 31, but I'm going for 24. And so you can put a lot of different goals here. I just want to show you, that you can do that. Here you can put affirmations. So we have our little page on where do we want to be. Write the vision, right? Make it plain. The next page is tracking your progress. You can track your weight for about 20 weeks. You can track body fat percentage, waist size, and anything else that you want to track. Next, we have the calendar, and it has up to 6 months that you can log your nutrition or workouts or whatever you want to put here. The next page is result, and on here you would simply retake your measurements, retake your weight, even put an after photo and your measurements here. The next 2 pages show you the calories and macros for common foods. Now, every food is not listed on this little list, but they have included a website that you can go and check the food if you need to. But a lot of times when we buy something, the nutritional information is always on the back, and if it's not, you can find out on these different websites that they provide here. I like that they tell you really what you should do if you are trying to boost your metabolism and build muscle. They tell you the percentage of macronutrients to consume: 40% protein, 35% carbs, and 25% fat. And if you're trying to lose fat or cut like I am, then you should do 45% protein, 35% carbs, and 20% fat. The next couple of pages are about exercises. Exercises to target specific muscles, the front and the back. And what I like about this is that they will show you the specific target area for the muscle exercise. And they'll give you specific exercises to do for, let's say, the chest or the abs. They tell you some exercises that you can do. And they also have this for the back of your body, as you can see. I think this is pretty cool, especially if you're trying to get into working out, and you can pretty much build your own little routine. Next page we have is my healthy food ideas. My exercise, any exercise that I do, I can write them here. Also routine workouts, and it has additional workouts here. So you have plenty of space to write things. And then we get to the bulk of what this logbook is all about, and it's tracking nutrition and tracking workouts. So with nutrition, you can put the date and the day, your weight, sleep, water consumption, and it asks you how do you feel, and it has these little smiley faces, your energy level and activity for that day. Also, it has different dietary things that you might be doing. You might be sugar free, you might be alcohol free, eating organic. You can check all this that pertains to you. And so what you do for nutrition, you will put down the time that you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, put the food here, put the serving size of what you had, the amount of protein that it contains, fat and carbs, and then put the amount of calories. Then you total up everything for breakfast, and you do that for lunch and dinner. And you can put snacks as well. So I think this is pretty cool. You can put some notes here, and it says here how the day went. Was it bad? Was it okay? Was it good? Was it great? Moving right along to the workouts. And on this page here, you can put your date, the day that it is, day of the week that it is. Also, you can put your weight, the time you started working out, and the time you finished, as well as stretching and warming up. Did you do that? Also, you can put here the muscle group that you are working. So if you're doing an ab workout, you can write that there and write down all the exercises that pertain to the specific muscle group that you are working. Abs, for example. And so you can do your sets. They have up to 6 sets that you can do, and you put your reps up here in the gray part, and the weight. If you use a weight to do the specific exercise, you can keep up with that as well. At the bottom on the workout log area, you can put in your cardio. Whatever type of cardio you do, you can put that there, the time, the intensity, speed, distance, your target heart rate and actual heart rate, and calories burned. Come down here, put some notes about the workout, cool down, and how did the workout go? Bad, okay, good, great. So that's basically what this book is about, just logging, and that's the bulk of it here. On the back of this book is this: set a goal, focus on it, track your progress, achieve it, repeat. It's always a good idea to track your progress, because how will you know where you're going if you're not tracking what you're doing? I really like this, and I can't wait to start using it. If you want to see more videos, be sure to click those videos on the end screen, and I'll see you in the next video.